You know what's funny?
What?
I can see perfectly in my dark ass room, and then like I invite my friends over, and I have to use a fucking flashlight to lead them to my bed. I don't understand.
Welcome back to part 8 of the Sonic Forces commentary. Because at this point, this isn't a let's play, this is a commentary. I'm not even trying to act like I'm playing this game anymore. I never was, actually. So at this point, we're going back to Metropolis so that we could initiate Operation Big Wave. What is Big Wave? Well, Big Wave was Knuckles. Actually, no, we already did Big Wave. What are we doing here? Metropolis Town Highway. Oh, this is the Town Highway level. Okay. I'm trying to remember what actually goes on in this game. Okay. Osha Kiai. Okay. At this point, we're going to Metropolis Highway as Sonic to search for Dr. Eggman. Because Dr. Eggman was the one that tried to, that arrested Sonic and took over the world. Which makes no sense given that Silver and Shadow are more capable than Sonic in terms of abilities. Tails is more capable than Sonic in terms of abilities. Knuckles can't jump as high, he's not as fast, but he can hit harder than Sonic can. He can also glide. Rouge works for the government, and according to the Twitter, the Sonic Twitter, it's explained that what happened to Gun is that Eggman actually destroyed Gun, which should have been literally impossible. But then again, it was also stated that during this whole time, Infinito trapped Shadow in a virtual reality. But that doesn't make any sense, given the fact that Shadow is here and well. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that whole Shadow was trapped in a virtual reality thing only applies to the events prior to Sonic Forces, and not events during the game. I really think Shadow just went missing. But for no reason, okay? And we know Shadow is not like Sonic. Shadow is a character that is willing to kill people. He is willing to shoot other human beings. He is willing to destroy every single thing in his path if it means killing the target. How do I know this? Because in the non-canon endings of Shadow the Hedgehog, there are 2 endings, my apologies, 3 endings where he murders Dr. Eggman. He personally executed Black Doom. And yes, there's a character in Sonic called Black Doom. What do you think of that name, Brielle? Funny? Why funny?
Right, sorry.
Okay. Therefore, there was no reason that Shadow could not have this. Hell, Shadow was able to fight Solaris, so Infinite should have been chump change for Shadow. How would he let Gun get destroyed in this game? That doesn't make sense. I don't care what the Twitter says. This plot doesn't make any sense. When you look at it in the context of the rest of the series, if you don't know about Gun, if you don't know about Shadow's abilities as the quote-unquote ultimate life, yes, he is called the ultimate life, or the perfect existence in his 4 True Story song. Well, it's Sonic and Shadow's 4 True Story, but you know. He was part of the lyrics, he was called the perfect existence. And just for a little trivia's sake, Sonic was referred to as the pure body. Fair enough. Anyways, Sonic gets his punk-ass blindsided because he gets teleported into null space. What do we do in the first 30 seconds of this level, give or take? We get out of null space. How? Because friendship is magic. That is literally the logic of this game. It's like, I would have never gotten out by myself, but I have friends, which is something you don't have, because you don't have any friends. Meanwhile, Eggman is 2 steps further, because after this game, he gets a daughter. Okay? So let's just say he has something more than friends. He has family. And if Dominic Toretto has taught people anything in fiction, is that you don't need friends when you have family. You don't need superpowers when you have family. You don't need fast cars and an absurd amount of money when you have family. But is this true, Brielle?
People say it is, but nah.
You know, I support the nuclear family. I support people living together to provide for their young. I believe in that. Do you support the nuclear family, Brielle?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But even I can agree that insofar as abuse or no-fault divorce or alimony, child support, insofar as those exist, the prospect of continuing the nuclear family through marriage is greatly at risk, which in turn will lead to more parents having a two-income household, making them put their kids in daycares, which are run by the state. And I think that the state wants this so that they can talk to the kids about whatever the hell they want to talk about. Because the state wants power over young people. Because we're not going to convince adults. Okay, adults know, most adults know what's bullshit and what's true. But at the same time, I understand why whenever there is a huge attempt to sway public opinion, they usually go after the kids first. Because the kids have something the adults don't have. The ability to nag someone to believing something just to get them to shut up. You know what I mean? Exactly. But that's just my little theory. I don't have any source for this one. If anyone has a source for that one, please leave it in the comments. If you even comment on these videos. I doubt people are commenting on a Sonic Frontiers, on a Sonic Forces commentary for the sake of talking about state-sponsored childcare. Seriously, what even is this game that we're talking about half of this shit? Man, if this was 06, I'd be talking about how good the music is, or how much of a jump in graphical fidelity it was from 2005 Shadow the Hedgehog, 2006 06, or how much I love the level design of that game, or that story that, while not perfect, has moments that I'm genuinely entertained by, that I genuinely think you could make into a movie, and with a few minor tweaks, it would go well. But no. What are we talking about in this game? Drake, for an entire part. We literally uploaded an entire part dedicated to you just saying random sentences about Drake. Do you feel proud of yourself, woman?
Yes.
Yes? Why do you feel proud of yourself?
Because Drake funny.
Because Drake funny. Okay, so at this point my character's design is starting to get finalized. What do you think of her current design in these cutscenes?
I think it's cute.
Well, yeah, but anything else besides that it's cute?
I like the colors.
Okay. That works. You know, if this is a game where Eggman took over the world, why the hell is Chemical Plant its own country? Why the hell do we only go to Green Hill, Metropolis, and Chemical Plant in this game? And the bases at the Eggman Empire? Okay, what happened to Spagonia, Apodos, Autobot, Empire City? Where's Central City? Where are all these cool places in Sonic that we could be going to, considering this is a game about taking over the world? Actually, random fun fact, there's a game called Sonic Colors, which is a game about enslaving aliens to create a power source. This game is literally about taking over the world through dictatorial methods, and yet somehow, Colors was criticized for being too political of a game. But this game is totally fair game. Do you understand the audacity of some people on the internet, Brielle? Do you?
Yes.
Exactly. I'm really trying to make this about the game. I really am. See, this is why I didn't commentate over this game. Because, holy shit, I would have lost my mind. I genuinely feel brain rot in the post-commentary, where we can talk about whatever we want, because I don't have to focus on playing the game. Anyways, what are these figures you sent in the Discord chat? These Furyu figures.
They're Hatsune Miku ones.
Oh, they're Hatsune Miku. Oh, wow. Yeah, they are. Cool. Yeah, the audience has no idea what that's about. Any reason you don't join us for the anime watching? Just curious.
Because, I don't know what's happening in the animes, and I, space out a lot, and, I prefer just talking to people, honestly.
Honestly, yeah. ReZero was a freaking snooze fest. Nobody said anything! Literally, the whole episode played, no one said anything. Meanwhile, when we do Yu-Gi-Oh!, we all talk and we say things, but we're also watching the show. And the reason we can get away with that is because we have subtitles. But when we watch that English dub that Calvin's putting on, because he wants us to watch English dub, we can't talk to each other. So you gotta be quiet as shit to hear. Like, the one thing I like about subbed anime is you can talk to someone else while watching it. And
I like dub.
Yeah, you like dub. We've already established that you like dub.
Well, I like dub, but I also like if there's subtitles just in case.
Okay, you could do that, but, you know, we couldn't do that. It didn't have a dub with English subs.
Yeah.
Fun fact, this cutscene is literally so terribly animated that my computer dropped to 720p when rendering this cutscene. What do you know about computers, Rio?
Well, I don't really, like, know anything about them. Just that, they're electronics.
Makes sense.
I'm not a nerd like y'all.
Okay. I think what we need to do is establish the difference between a geek and a nerd. Let's look up the definition right now. And yes, I understand what this makes me when doing something like this. So a geek is someone who is knowledgeable about and obsessively interested in a particular subject. What's a nerd? A nerd is a person who is extremely enthusiastic and knowledgeable about a particular subject. In other words, a geek is someone who's obsessed. A nerd is someone who's enthusiastic. There's a difference, okay? And for nerds, it's usually in a niche interest, whereas a geek is in a specialist interest, or a technical interest. Now, geek can also mean unfashionable person who lacks social skills, and a nerd is an unfashionable person who's boringly studious. Cool?
Okay.
So, if we want an analyst, right? I would be a nerd with social skills. The other two are fucking geeks. That's the difference. Can we get behind this statement?
Yeah, but I'm none of those.
You're gonna silently judge me in the background, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Hell, you can comment whatever you want, assuming that YouTube won't take me out of it. You know why? Because I can guarantee you I've been called worse things. Also, this is the hardest level in the game. And what am I doing? I'm just flying right over it. Why? Because I feel like it. I do die in this level, but doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure I still get the S rank anyways. See how well I play when I'm not trying to commentate over things? Now, at this point, I actually get lost because I didn't remember the layout of this level in the slightest, and I was trying to think what I had to do. But eventually I remember, oh right, we can wall jump, which made this even easier, and then we can just fly with our little hover wisp. And this hover wisp thing is extremely overpowered. It pretty much just lets us cheese the game. And by cheesing the game, I mean literally, look at this, I don't have to look at the level here. This is pathetic. I get 999 rings and everything, meaning I'm already at maxed out ring cap. And don't you know, the sun is falling in the sky tonight and light is fading from our world. Yes, that is literally the lyric playing in the background that you're not going to hear because I'm deliberately not streaming my audio for the sake of maintaining decent quality for your end. And even then, I'm pretty sure this is a very buggy, jittery mess. Am I correct on your perspective? Or is it stable? Yeah, I thought so. Butter, yes. Buggy and jittery. You know, this might be the only video game where I don't actually want to talk about the video game. So instead, let's talk about something else. What do you know about finances?
Nothing.
Okay. What other topic do we have in common? What topic can we talk about for the next 20-ish minutes? You gonna laugh?
I don't know.
You know, but what is it? Come on, I believe in you.
I was gonna say something very out of pocket.
Go for it.
No.
No? Oh my goodness, it must be terrible for you to not say.
Fine. I'll say it. Why the fuck do all Mexican men in their early 20s taste like a bar of deodorant? Like, genuinely.